Hey friends, Sam here. Welcome back to my channel. Yeah, we have a lot to catch up on, so let's get into it. I'm gonna do my nails as well while we talk. But I wanted to kind of yap with you guys about, which I did say I was gonna do this in my New Year's resolution video, about where I'm at on my New Year's resolution goals. Sorry, word vomit. Since the last video, I have gotten, let me count. 1, 2, 4 gaming collabs, I want to say. I have to double check on that. I need to go see on my key mailer. But I did a gaming collab at the beginning of April for Bobo Bay, which is basically this game where you collect a bunch of little monsters and you train them to race other monsters, and then you can get rewards if you win the races and things like that. You feed them, take care of them. You can collect, a bunch of them, things like that. It's basically a game like that, like a little pet simulator kind of thing. It's super cute. My friend informed me that Bobo means stupid in Spanish, and I actually told the developer that, and I was like, I don't know if you meant to put this as naming the little monsters that. I call them little monsters because I feel bad calling them stupid. And he was like, yeah, I knew that. I just thought it was a little silly. I'm like, all right. Okay, sir. So at least I told him, right? But at least he's also aware. To be awareness. But anyways, so that was one collab I did. I also, or actually no, there's 5 collabs I've done so far, or I'm about, some of them, 3 of them I'm about to do, but as far as this year so far. So Bobo Bay, Twinkle Bee, Last Flag, Goblins of Elder Stone, and what is it? What is it called? Let me look it up. Hold on. Ink Inside, which Ink Inside I'm probably the most excited about because it was made by ex Cartoon Network animators. So you could tell from the gaming style it's made by some kind of like cartoon animator people. And so I'm very excited to play that game. But yes, those 5 collabs, did I name them all? Yes, Boba Bay, Ink Inside, Last Flag, Goblins of Elderstone, and Twinkle Bee. Twinkle Bee has been so fun. I just finished my last like collab stream of that I had to do for theirs because I told them I'd do 3. And I gave my last Steam key away to one of my lovely friends and community peeps. She's super amazing, and I'm so glad she won. All of my friends who won, GG's to them. So that was fun doing those 3 giveaways with Twinkle Bee, and I will keep playing Twinkle Bee. I just probably will play it on my own mostly, more so than stream it, because it seems like a game where I can just lock in for hours. I don't know if it's available on Switch and other platforms, but they really need to get on Switch too, because I would buy that in an instant. I would. And if there's a way to connect save data, that would be a W too. But what else was I going to say? I don't remember. But yes, I got 5 game collabs. Goblins of Elderstone, Last Flag, and Ink Inside are coming up soon. I haven't done those yet. Also, I don't know if this was around, I don't think I told y'all this because it happened, I think, after the cruise, but I got accepted into the Loftia Creator Program too. So that's technically a collab game. I'm going to be joining them during their beta test. So I'm doing 3 streams for that. And I'm very excited. I've been following Loftia since they started creating it. Like when they made their first video saying we quit our jobs to make a game. I've been following since then. So it's super full circle moment to be part of their program. And so that's another collab. So technically I have 6 game collabs so far, and it's only April. So that's kind of crazy because my goal I think was 10 this year. So we're over halfway. So yeah, speaking of goals, let's segue into that because I can look at them while I'm, hold on real quick. Did I title it resolutions? Oh, it's goals. Okay, so as you can see, so that y'all know I'm not tripping. What's today? April 17th. So y'all know I have not edited it since then, okay? I just want to make sure y'all saw that. I also made a list down here for my up-to-date goals. It is titled March 31st, but I forgot to update it to April 2nd. I just didn't want to touch it, so I could at least show you guys, like, April 22nd was the last time I touched it, okay? So, because I think I changed one of these numbers, I think it was my Pokemon Instagram that I updated. And so I updated on April 2nd. But the 31st was the last time I did look at majority of the numbers. So I do remember it was one number. I think it was the Instagram for Pokemon. We'll say as of April 2nd, because again, I didn't want to change the 31st date at all. I didn't want to mess with it. And I also didn't want to mess with the last edit, which was April 2nd. So obviously now they're in this card form. So we don't really need to look at that. So the first thing I want to update you guys on, I want to go back to January 1st because I also have that list on here too. Y'all can reference my other video where I typed it all out on the screen. I will type it out again on the screen, what I had goal-wise or where I was at goal-wise January 1st. And then I'll type out where I'm at right now, which as of April 2nd, like I said. So in January, at January 1st, I was at 347 followers on Twitch. I was at 275 followers on YouTube, 595 bits out of my 1K goal. My goal this year was 2K bits. So we were halfway towards the first segment, basically. 35 subs on Twitch, 2.5K on TikTok, I will say 2.5K on my TikTok that is Pokemon. Let me specify. And then 305 on my gaming TikTok. And then I started over my gaming page, but I didn't delete my old gaming page till I think right before my cruise, I think it was. So on my old gaming page, I was at 2.9K, but then I started a new gaming page third week of January, I want to say. I started over then. So we'll say 0 for my gaming Instagram. And then 650-ish on Pokemon Instagram. This is all of January's where I was at for my goals. And then here's where I am at, again, as of April 2nd. It has changed since then. I don't remember all the numbers, but again, this is why I'm doing an update every 3 months. So next update, which will be, what is it? April, May, it will be June, would be my next update, I think. Because we already are second week into April, maybe mid-June to make it kind of the second week of June kind of thing. But anyways, what am I doing? Oh, I need to get this part here. So basically, we're going to talk about now where I'm at currently / beginning of April, basically. Again, these numbers have also changed. I do know that. But at least I can give you all a glimpse, okay? So basically, where I am at kind of-ish now, I am at 565 followers on Twitch. Mind you, in January, I was at 347. So I have gained 230-ish, basically, which is insanity. Shout out to my amazing community for always uplifting me on social platforms and things and shouting me out, because I wouldn't be where I am without my community and my friends and my mutuals. So I just want to say a big shout out to them for because my growth wouldn't happen without you guys. It just wouldn't. So I just want to give y'all a shout out for any of what I'm about to talk about is because of y'all. Obviously, I do work hard and I am trying to perfect my craft, but I'm just human and we all need help to get to our goals, you know? So yes, 565 followers on Twitch. As of today, I'll give y'all a snippet to one number. I'll give y'all a little snippet. As of today, I am at 596. So I have gone up another 30 since basically beginning of April. So that's also crazy. Again, I appreciate all of my community members. Y'all are goats, for real. And then on YouTube, like I said, in January, it was 275. I'm at 309. That one shocked me because I don't post here much. And I know I need to be more consistent. This ties into my New Year's resolution. I said I was going to post 2 videos a week. That was I bit off more than I could chew. So I'm reevaluating that goal. I will say now my goal is to post 2 to 3 videos a month. That is my goal. I have been slacking still on that, but I told myself after this video goes up, I will start over. This will be my reset video. So my punch card, I'm going to have to adjust for that a little bit and kind of cross some stuff out, edit some things on there. But yes, 2 to 3 videos a month is my goal now. So I'll go on there and write down 2 videos and then just check off or whatever. But yes, thank you so much for 309 followers on here. I promise I'm going to get better at being on here and being more active. The sun decided to just go away and not help me. It's fine. I will just have to really bright this video up. I don't know. I hope I can do that in Clip Jam, because I'm like, damn, y'all can't see all the things in me. But anyways, yes, super crazy. That meant 309 on YouTube, and going into Twitch again. First and second 1K bits goals have been completed. Like, we are over the 2K goal already, and it's only April. So that's crazy. And I think actually since then, we've done another 1,000, I'm pretty sure. So we're at like 3K now bits for the year, which is insanity. So I appreciate you guys so much. That's crazy. And then basically, this number has changed as well. It's going to fluctuate obviously all the time when it comes to subscribes, because you know, people do gifted subscribes to people, some people subscribe on their own, so it's going to always fluctuate. But as far as Twitch goes, I did reach 41 subs in end of February, and then it went down to 31 I would say late March. So there's that. It has gone up since then. I won't say what number it is, but it has gone up tremendously since then, which is crazy. And the reason being is because I actually completed my first ever 24-hour stream, and my friends went ham. They are so sweet, and they went ham on the subs and bits. So a lot of my goals, like I said here, are not what I have currently, but I want to be realistic of like an average month kind of thing, because obviously not every month you're going to get like 50 gifted subs, you know. Like if you do an event like a 24-hour stream or a 48-hour stream or something, like those numbers are going to be different than like the everyday like Twitch streamer, you know, unless you're like really like you have a lot of followers, you know, kind of thing, or you have like a big demographic. But I again just want to be realistic and where I was at not currently, where I was at when I typed this. And then on TikTok, like I said, on TikTok I was at 2.5K, and I am at 2.7K now, 2,702, which now that has gone up more. I'll tell you that number right now. I'm at 2,718, I want to say, or 16, one of those. So that's crazy, because TikTok for a while, my growth was very stagnant, like for a long time. And I kind of got discouraged and I didn't post for a while, but now I just post whenever I want. I've turned my mindset around for my social medias to be places where it's like a diary for me. So I post about my hobbies for shits and giggles. I am not posting for analytics. I'm not posting for numbers. Before I was, because I was being really hard on myself because of brands. You know, obviously they look at what you do. So I was like, okay, I need to I need to post this or post this way or post that or do all these collabs or whatever. And then I was like, you know what? That's not me. I need to just post myself and my silly little jokes and me playing games that I love and all these other things. Like, I recently was super into Animal Crossing again. So I post my little joke reels and didn't expect the numbers to be the where they are. That's crazy, because I just wanted to post something silly, and I was like, you know what? That's what I need to focus on, just being silly and being me at the end of the day. Um, but again, it's crazy that TikTok now, like my growth has just, and it's consistent, which is crazy, because I remember there was at least a couple years where I was getting maybe a couple follows, you know. But I also will say I wasn't posting, you know, like I am now. Obviously I could be more consistent, but that's kind of where I'm at with that. At this rate, I'm not going to get my nails on yet, so I'll just have to do them throughout the day, because this is taking a while. So that's that for TikTok. On my gaming TikTok, which I don't think this number has increased too much since then, and I don't post nearly as often as I should on there. I do have some clips for my 24-hour stream that I'm gonna put in a little montage that I'll post on my Instagram and on my TikTok, so I'll plan to do that soon. But I reached 450 followers on my gaming TikTok. Like I said, it was at 305 before, so I've gained 155 followers since in like a month, basically. That's, or no, in 3 months, which is crazy too. I just, again, it's just, I'm so grateful to you guys. Like, this is like insane. Like, um, I never thought that I would experience this positive of growth, especially since with Instagram I started over, so I was kind of scared, I was kind of frightened. Um, which I didn't put the goal on here because, again, I started over my Instagram fresh like middle of January after my cruise, so like late January. So I didn't put it on there. But I technically did start it in January. So we started at 0 followers in January, and now I'm at 560 as of today. So that's also crazy. I will say most of those are mutuals who I followed on my last account, obviously, but then we've gotten some new peeps and some peeps who I haven't seen before in the gaming community who now are mutuals, and so I'm grateful for that too. And I'll get back to posting VODs. I have Resident Evil in my backlog needing to be edited because I have my starting soon and shit. So I want to get that edited out. So I promise y'all will see some content from me soon. It's just been mentally, I've just been up and down. It's been kind of hard, and financially, I've just been low key struggling. So kind of a lot on my plate right now. So I've not been in the editing mood, but you got to give yourself grace and understand and meet where you are. And it's okay if there's a resolution you have to readjust at the beginning of the year, mid year, towards the end of the year, because you got to do what's best for you, honestly. And I was really in my head about readjusting my YouTube upload goal, but then I thought to myself, like, I'd rather readjust it and start fresh and see where I can get than like try to force myself to do a goal that I know I can't achieve. So yeah, life's all about readjusting anyways too. So um, but yes. So now, as far as my Pokemon Instagram goes, it has gone up since then too. But I will say at the time I typed this, like I said, I was 650 in January, and now I am at, well, as the time I typed this, which was April, early April, I was at 989. So I went up like 330, or no, yeah, 339 follows since January. That's crazy. That is crazy. So that's pretty much all of the goals there as far as follow goals are concerned. Now, as far as my other individual goals, let me go back and look. So actually I've crossed them off on my little punch cards. So let's go ahead and look there because I know I crunched, but I punched some of them off. Let's see. So travel 3 times this year. Obviously, I punched one because of the cruise, and then read 14 books. That was one I wanted to talk about. So I have read 5. The cruise helped me read a lot, I will say, because I was unplugged. I couldn't use my phone other than the app that told us the events happening on the boat and where you could go for the events. So that's what I used my phone for the whole time. I thought my goal was 12 books this year. It's 14. I'm dead. Um, so I could be doing better, I guess. Well, it's not the middle of the year. Middle year was what, June? Yeah. So by June, I should probably be at like 7 books, I would say. So we're almost there. We're almost there. And then build 3 Lego sets on stream. I did build 1 so far. So I did punch that one. So I have 1. I still need to build 2 more. I need to figure out when. I was gonna build 1 during my 24-hour stream, and then I just ended up yapping the whole time. Michaela and I have not seen 3 movies yet, so we need to figure that out. For sure. And then April. Oh yes, we need to do our date month. We have 1 date per month, and we switch for whoever plans it. And I think this month is my month, if I'm not mistaken. I'll ask her after this. So we need to do April 1 still, but we're only halfway through April. We got time. I'm not going to check this one off till the end of the year, but it's stick to a consistent stream schedule, which so far I have. Reach 500 codename agents, which we obviously did. Hold on. Hello. There we go. We obviously did. So now I'm going to go ahead and punch the rest of them if I can get to them. Because that was another thing Michaela noticed. Is that with the hole puncher, you can't get to all of the little widgets. All the little imagery. So I'm going to try to see if I can get to it. Yeah, I can't. So I'm just going to mark it off with a pen. I do want to do that. But we're going to use stickers to mark it. We'll use these little cute hearts. Because we have reached the goal. Which is crazy. Because that was my goal for this year. To hit 500. I didn't expect to be almost on the way to 600. Like, that's actually insane. So, again, shout out to the amazing community on Twitch, my friends, my mutuals, my mods who helped me out. Like, y'all are goats, for real. So, we just marked all those off. The hearts are cute. Here you go, so y'all could see. Hello. There we go. So, we marked all those off. That's super cool. And then, of course, the bits goal we can mark off too. I can reach those, so I can actually hole punch. So we're gonna hole punch, which I love how Michaela made these little images. They're so cool. Hold on. Hello? Okay. There it is. Reach 2K bits. So we did that. Do a 24-hour stream, which I'm actually raising community channel points for another 24-hour stream in June. So I'm about to do 2. But we can go ahead and mark off this one because we did 1, which I ended up doing 26 hours, guys. I ended up going over. So we love that. And then reach 100 subs, which again, this one is hard because like the number is not consistent. But I will say, before, like as of what was it? As of like early April, I was at 41 and then went down to 31. I've gone up since then, so I'm gonna go ahead and count it honestly because I did go up to 41. So I'm going to count the second one and hole punch it. So we have 2 hole punch now for 40 because I do think maybe the numbers will stay around there, I think. So yes. And then Keymailer collabs, which ignore that. It's a little typo. So I have, like I said, 5, right? Oh wait, no, last flag wasn't from Keymailer, so I can't count it towards Keymailer. But I feel like because it's a collab, I should still be able to count it. So I'm still gonna count it, but we're discussing now that it was not from Keymailer. So we will say that. So I'll go ahead and hole punch the ones I can reach. So we have Bobo Bay that I did. I'm about to do Goblins at Elderstone. I'm about to do Ink Inside. And then Twinklebee also wasn't from Keymailer, but I'm counting it. It's a collab. So Twinklebee and then last flag. Because the point was I wanted to get game collabs, period, but I only knew of getting them through Keymailer. I did not expect like 2 game developer / brands to reach out to me, and that's what happened with Last Flag and Twinklebee. Twinklebee, the creators reached out to me, they're in the game developer team, and then for Last Flag, it was a representative of the company who was promoting the dares. It's Dare Drop because they dare you in certain games to do certain things. And with Last Flag, this Sunday, the 19th, my dare is to place the flag twice for my team. And if I complete the dare, then my community gets a wallpaper as like a cute little prize, basically. So we'll see. But yes, we hole punch those. So we got that. Due to posting challenges for Pokemon Instagram, I actually have one starting in May. I'm not going to punch it yet till it's completed. But look how cute that is. The font. So I will do that. And then I'm going to do my 12 days of Pokemus, I think is what I called it. I think that's what I call it. Or Sam's Pokemon. I don't remember what I called it last year, but I'll be doing that again for Christmas. So I'll be doing, I think, a summer and winter like kind of challenge every year. So yes, those will be coming soon. So I will only hole punch this when I complete it. And then my YouTube posting challenge, we already talked about this. I was only consistent in January, unfortunately. And then February, I think I posted 1 or 2, I think. So I am going to update this. This is what it looks like right now, but I'm going to scratch these out and just I'm basically going to scratch these out and put, the actual number for each month that I want to post. I'm going to cross out January, February, and March because we're starting over. At least January I completed it. So I'm crossing out February and March. I don't know where my pen's at, but once I find it, that's my plan. I'm going to cross out February and March because we're starting fresh in April. So yeah. And then reach 1K subs on YouTube. We technically are at 300-ish now. So I'm going to hole punch another here. So we're at 3 here. So we'll see if we reach 1K by the end of the year. I haven't had a viral video yet. I think my most viral video this year was 16K, but what I mean by viral is like 100K plus, basically. So become monetized on YouTube. Don't have that yet. And then these were my stats, basically from January that she put on there. And then rewards. I don't know what my reward's going to be. Maybe like a Pokemon haul, like a $200 Pokemon haul or something at the end of the year. I'm not entirely sure yet. That's why it's blank. But yeah, that's pretty much everything, guys. That's all of my goal stuff. Appreciate you guys so much. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had so much yapping like a FaceTime call. I will edit this as much as I can. So it's not too much yapping, but I've enjoyed talking about these things, and I will be back in June with an update on where we're at with the goals. So we're going to keep this going till the end of the year. I will check in June. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.